Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television, and today I have the honor to talk with Jeff Crow, who is the General Manager for the Heaven Hill Distillery Visitors Experience in Bardstown. And we're going to talk about a special project that Heaven Hill is involved with, and they're making hand sanitizer. And actually, with the whole COVID-19 experience, hand sanitizer is in high demand, but you're making this product and actually giving it away to some of those people on our front line. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct. So, when the whole COVID epidemic or pandemic created havoc across the nation, across the world, in early March, we had to shut down both of our visitor centers. So I oversee the downtown Louisville experience, the Evan Williams Bourbon experience, and then the Bourbon Heritage Center there in beautiful Bardstown, Kentucky. We sent all of our team home, but very quickly we learned of this hand sanitizer desperate need. And so we came very quickly together as a team and we launched a hand sanitizer production facility within our facility in downtown Louisville. So we took one of our tasting and event spaces and turned it into a hand sanitizer production space. When we did that, we followed all social distancing protocol. We followed all the guidelines that we had to do. We created workspace for individuals to come in. We did not mandate that our team come into work. It was on volunteer basis for them to come and work. And we are very pleased that 98% of our team have stepped up to the plate to help with the hand sanitizer production. And the other 2% have been out for obvious reasons, health concerns and family that they need to take care of. So we completely understand that. We've made hand sanitizer every day for the past 6 weeks, and we are absolutely handing it out or supplying it to our frontline workers. So we have been very fortunate to be able to help hospitals, fire departments, police across the state. And we've gotten good feedback from it. We did not do this as a promotional opportunity. We tell people all the time that Louisville and Bardstown are not just our production homes, they are our homes. And those are our neighbors and our friends and our family. And so we did this because we needed to do something. And this is what we did to help move forward in this pandemic.
And you actually have some of the hand sanitizer there, I believe. You're making various different bottles, but also various different kind of brands with it, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I do have hand sanitizer with me. So this is a 750 ml bottle. It does say "do not consume" on the front of the label to remind you this is not mouthwash, and it is in a liquid form. So if you do receive this as a frontline worker, if you'll put it into a small spray bottle, it lasts a lot longer and it's much more effective for you. And this bottle will last a long time. We also make a 100 ml size that we do by hand. Both of these we do by hand in our Louisville location at the Evan Williams Bourbon Experience. These both have the Heaven Hill Brands logo on them and the "do not consume." But Evan Williams Bourbon is our flagship brand of bourbons, as everybody knows, or we hope everybody knows. And so under that program, we do an American Hero program through the bourbon, and where we donate money back to veterans. And every year we honor X amount of veterans across the nation who stand out or who have done something amazing. And so this year, when we did the hand sanitizer, we felt like the veterans needed something special. There are veterans in nursing homes and hospitals all across the state. So we created a Evan Williams hand sanitizer. The liquid inside is the same as the other, but we wanted those veterans to know that Evan Williams cares about you. And so we did an entire run for an entire week on this particular label, and we loaded up trucks and cars and we drove it all across the state, as I said, to nursing homes that are veteran driven or veteran hospitals. Any facility that focuses on veterans got that at no charge.
Wow, that's great. Now, when this pandemic started occurring 6 weeks ago or so, they were saying, is this something new that Heaven Hill realized we could make hand sanitizer, or is this something that you had thought of before, or is this completely new with this?
It was completely new. We had never thought about hand sanitizer. It's not something we do. There just was a need, and when there's a need, you find a way. And if you know anything about Matthew McConaughey's wife, if you know who Matthew McConaughey has, said it very well. She said during this pandemic, everybody can't do everything, but find your lane and stay in it. And this hand sanitizer production was definitely our lane. We knew we could make it happen. The most impressive part is we decided on a Wednesday afternoon or a Thursday morning, and by Monday morning we were making hand sanitizer at full speed. So the dedication of everybody at Heaven Hill, not just my team and not just the production line, everybody's been involved, from people who answer the phones to people who load trucks. It has been amazing to see the teamwork.
I want to mention too, you're doing this for free. It's not, you're not charging anybody for the hand sanitizer.
Correct, correct. Currently, we are not charging anyone. Now, we have run into a couple companies who are not allowed to receive free, and in that case, we have worked with them to either do it at a cost to them or some kind of terms that meets their needs. We want to make sure it's good for them and good for everybody involved.
And if there are people at home who are thinking they'd like to get some hand sanitizer and they're in need, how is
Right.
that possible for our viewers at home?
Well, currently, unfortunately, the demand is so high with all the first responders, the hospitals, the nursing homes, and those type of things. We just aren't able to provide to individuals. I don't know that that's in the future. That's not been discussed at current time. And we know every household needs it. And so I encourage you, if you find some, please buy some. If you have some, please share some. As you see, I have 3 bottles sitting here. These have not been opened. These are basically for what I'm doing now, for when I talk about the product, so people see that it is a real product and that we are doing it. And currently we are not selling it. We have no plans to sell it. As far as I know, at least not to individuals.
Yeah. But you've been passing it around throughout the entire state.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have a Heaven Hill truck that runs between our 2 visitor centers to keep us stocked on bourbons and all the accessories that we sell. Joe Skaggs is our inventory specialist, and he drives that truck for us a couple of times a week. And he has been on the road 5 days a week, every week, delivering across the state, from Bowling Green to Frankfort to Lexington to E-Town, anywhere that we can reach. So there's a website called kyhandsanitizer.com. And if you are a facility in need, if you'll go on that website, kyhandsanitizer.com, and fill it out. Very basic questions. We're not creating a mailing list. We're just making sure we meet the needs. So if you have a team of 50, we want to know that because it takes more hand sanitizer. If you have a team of 1,000, we want to know that. And then we also want to know where you're located, because if someone in Paducah, Kentucky needs hand sanitizer immediately, it would be harder for us to get it there. But a distillery that is closer to them can go on that same website and pick them off of there and say, hey, we can handle this for them and get it to them much quicker. It's not about who wins the race. It's about all of us crossing the line at the same time. So no one's doing this to get praise or that type of stuff. We just want everybody to be healthy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you have any idea of how much you have produced thus far?
So if you don't know Heaven Hill, this is our 85th anniversary year. So this is not really how we wanted to celebrate it, but it's been really nice to see us come together as a team. So we're an international company now. So we have plants across the globe. So between our Austin, Texas Deep Eddy plant and Lethbridge, Canada Black Velvet, and Heaven Hill in Bardstown, we've created about 150,000 liters so far. Wow. Which is a lot, a lot. So we hope we've done a lot of good. We hope we've helped people stay safe, and we encourage everyone to continue to be safe and be smart.
Absolutely, absolutely. But we also want to let people know that you've been producing all this hand sanitizer, but now you are also doing the bourbon. So there's not going to be a shortage of your Heaven Hill product in the near future, right?
Most certainly not. So Heaven Hill is such a proactive company that we never stopped the production of bourbon. We just added the production of hand sanitizer into the mix. So bourbon has been happening. Trucks are still rolling. Barrels are being filled. We're still lifting the spirits of Kentucky and the nation every day. And so we're pretty excited about the future. Currently, we do not have a time frame of when either of our visitor centers will open. We have created a task force to sit down and work through the reopening or come back to the office program that we are doing. We're not coming back to work because we've all been working from home. As you can see, you're in my kitchen, and I hope you can't see the dirty dishes because I'm sure there are some back here. So we have created a task force to do that, because when we open our doors to the public, we want it to be as safe for the consumers as it is for our family or our team. So we want to make sure we cross all the T's and dot all the I's before we open those doors.
Absolutely. But we hope that in the not too distant future, we'll be able to come and see you again there in Bardstown or in Louisville.
Absolutely. We're undergoing a major renovation in Bardstown, over a $17 million renovation that we hope that we can share with the public very soon. It has hindered us a little bit, but due to social distancing and the way the contractors work, we've been able to continue moving forward with the progress of our building of the new facility. So we're pretty excited about that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, I'm talking with Jeff Crow, who is the general manager for Heaven Hill Distillery's Visitors Experience, talking about the hand sanitizer that they've been producing and distributing for free to all our first responders and the people there on the front line for us during this pandemic. And if there's an organization out there that does need some of the hand sanitizer, can you just give us that website one more time that they can reach out?
Sure, absolutely. Go to KY, it's not Kentucky spelled out, it's kyhandsanitizer.com. It's a very easy form to fill out. Now, your request is not guaranteed when you do it, but you're welcome. There are information you can check up on it. We try to do it on the most current need basis. So please fill out that form and go from there. And that's for all the distilleries that are making hand sanitizer. They can all go on there and pick you from that. So it wouldn't just be us helping you. We're all banding together, and we're in this together, as we say.
Absolutely. And hopefully in the near future, we'll be able to get to see them all again at the Heaven Hill experience there. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much for talking with me.
You are so welcome. If you need anything, come see us. But more than likely, I always everything by saying stay strong, stay safe, stay apart so we can be together again. So thank you so much. And I raise a glass to you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you. Again, I've been talking with Jeff Crow. This is Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television.